Well, in case you haven't noticed, my beard's gotten a little white. Actually, it's white because I just spent another afternoon clearing out, well, the same driveway that I cleared out a while ago. And it's supposed to snow this week, so you know what? I'm going to be at it again. Interesting. Holy smokes, I got ice all through my face. And underneath my feet. So I used to shovel with my dad. I didn't have a snowblower. My dad said, why do we need a snowblower when I got two boys? So anyways, he'd send us out to shovel the driveway, and sometimes it was really bad. He'd come out too, and he hated shoveling snow. Oh my goodness, it was something he just did not enjoy doing. Not that I really do, but he hated it. And he didn't swear that often. Actually, I can only remember once. But he would say, I hate snow. It's the last curse God ever put on this earth. And I'm like, that's interesting. Where did he get that kind of information? Turns out, this is where he get it. He said, supposedly, before the earth was, before we had the flood, the earth had this firmament. This firmament created like a greenhouse effect. And so there was, basically everything was subtropic, and so there's a whole lot of things. But this is what I know about the tropics. Well, not right now because Florida got snow, but generally speaking, subtropic areas don't get snow. And then when the firmament came down and we started getting snow, and then we had to shovel it. I said, but here's the thing about shoveling snow. You can get your snow shoveled, and it's great. And you can be very happy, like, wow, I did a really good job. And as I look at my driveway, I think to myself, wow, Tim, you did a really good job. But you know what happens? What's going to happen? It's going to snow again. And do you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to shovel again. And I'm going to have to snow blow again. And I'm going to have to get out. And I'm going to have to thaw my face. Yep, that's not coming out. I'm going to have to thaw my face again. And you know what? That's not exactly something that I enjoy doing on a regular basis. And yet, here I go, shoveling whenever there's snow. What does that tell us? You know what? Sometimes the things that you think you've gotten over, you ain't gotten over. Sometimes you gotten over because you got past the situation, you got past the storm, and now that the storm's over, you think to yourself, oh, conquered that one. But the reality is, it's not necessarily that you grew, but that just the storm ended. And sometimes God ends the storms because, you know what, he just thinks, this is about as much as you can handle. It's nice that he does that, but sometimes we don't learn, do we? I don't know about you, but I'm in the middle of some stuff, and I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I said, I think God's trying to teach me something. And I said, I hope I learn, because I don't want to have to go through it again, because I want the teaching end to end. And sometimes that's what we look and we say, God, I just want it to end. And God says, you know what, I'm going to give you a break, but it's going to come again. The Bible says this. It says, you know, God doesn't punish his kids, people that he loves. He just doesn't do it. He says, because punishment has to do with fear, but he does say he disciplines those that he loves. And that discipline is sometimes we got to go back to the same thing. And it's like, you know, retake the test. And we need to go over the same information, and we need to be reminded of the things that God has taught us, and be reminded of the obedience that, you know, I had it back then. It's like, oh, you know what? I need to be reminded because, you know what? Things are coming up and I need to be prepared. See, a lot of times we think of God as being that guy up in this, you know, big mean guy upstairs with a big stick, and if you get something wrong, it's whack you over the head with it. It's like, well, no, that's not what he does. What God does is he teaches us things. And sometimes he teaches us things over and over and over again until we learn it. But the thing is, what he wants to teach us is he wants to teach us how that we can live lives that honor him. And the lives that honor him are the best lives. So God says, you honor me, you are going to have the best life. And it's like, God, how do I honor you? He goes, well, I'm going to teach you. And part of that training is I'm going to show you all the things that you need to remove from your life that are getting in the way of you getting to where you need to go. See, I got that truck stuck the other day. I showed you pictures. And you know what? That truck got stuck because I didn't have the path cleared. So God says, you know what? We're going to clear a path. So anyways, that's kind of what I've been thinking as I've been blowing snow again. Hope that's an encouragement to you. I'm going to go thaw my face. That's like, how often do you get to say that? Anyways, God bless you. Love you guys.